Have you ever heard of women contracting their vaginas during intimacy? Stay tuned until the end because in this video, you'll discover everything about this topic. Dona Elvira's wisdom, a secret to intimacy. In a small town surrounded by mountains lived Dona Elvira, an 85-year-old woman known for the wisdom of her words and the advice she shared. She had lived a life full of experiences, and although her hands were covered in wrinkles and her hair was completely white, her eyes still shone with the same sparkle as when she was young. One afternoon, while enjoying a cup of tea on her veranda, her granddaughter Anna approached her with a question that had been on her mind for some time. Newly married, and with the glow of love reflected in her eyes, Anna had heard about Kegel exercises and knew that her grandmother was the right person to ask her about them. With a touch of shyness, Anna said, "Grandma, I've heard about some exercises to strengthen the muscles, the ones we use during intimacy. Do you know anything about them?" Dona Elvira smiled warmly and responded with a gentle nod. "Of course, my dear. Kegel exercises are very important, not only for your health, but also for maintaining a special connection during intimacy with your partner." Anna settled back in her chair, eager to learn more. Then her grandmother continued, "When I was young, these topics were hardly ever discussed. However, I always understood that taking care of our bodies was fundamental. Kegel exercises strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, and that can help in many ways, from preventing certain health problems to improving your intimate experience with your husband." After taking a small sip of her tea, Dona Elvira looked at Anna with that wise expression that always characterized her. An intimate relationship isn't just about being physically close. It's a deep connection that goes far beyond words. Learning to control those muscles can help you feel more secure and closer to your partner. It's like a silent secret between the two of you, something only you share. Anna listened intently, surprised by the naturalness and clarity with which her grandmother spoke about the topic. Dona Elvira continued, "I remember that when your grandfather was still alive, we spoke very openly about our intimacy. It was never a taboo subject for us. He always said that trust and communication were the foundation of any relationship. Kegel exercises were also part of that communication. They were a way of showing him how much I loved him and how much I valued our connection." With a mischievous smile, she added, "And besides, my dear, they're also very beneficial for your health. They help prevent problems like incontinence. And if you ever decide to have children, they can even make childbirth easier." Anna smiled, feeling very fortunate to have such an open and wise grandmother. "Thank you, Grandma. I'm glad to know that these exercises not only help take care of my health, but also strengthen my relationship with my husband." Dona Elvira gave her a gentle squeeze of the hand before concluding, "Never forget, my dear, that intimacy is an important part of a healthy relationship. Talk to your partner, experiment, and take care of your body. These are some of the secrets to enjoying a full and happy life." Thus, Anna learned a valuable lesson from her grandmother, a teaching she would carry with her throughout her life, always remembering that love and intimacy are treasures that must be nurtured with respect, communication, and a touch of wisdom. As the months passed, Anna decided to put everything she had learned into practice. She began doing Kegel exercises every day, not only to improve her physical well-being, but also as a way to honor Dona Elvira's wisdom. Over time, she began to notice positive changes both in her body and in her relationship with her husband, Carlos. One night, while they were both resting in bed, Carlos commented, "I've noticed that you seem more secure and confident lately. Has something changed?" Anna smiled, and a little shyly decided to tell him about the conversation she had had with her grandmother and about the Kegel exercises she was practicing. Carlos listened with respect and interest. "I'm so glad you feel more connected to your body," he said, "and I love that you shared this with me. It's incredible how something so simple can have such a positive impact." Speaking so openly about the topic further strengthened their relationship. They both began to talk more freely about their desires and needs, discovering new ways to enjoy their intimacy. Kegel exercises became a small daily habit for Anna, who felt increasingly grateful for her grandmother's advice. Sometime later, during a visit to Dona Elvira, Anna wanted to tell her how much her life had changed since that conversation. Sitting in the kitchen with a cup of coffee in hand, Anna explained how Kegel exercises had not only improved her physical health, but also her relationship with Carlos. Dona Elvira listened with a satisfied smile. "I'm so glad to hear that, my dear. It's wonderful to see how something so simple can strengthen a relationship and increase self-confidence. Anna remained silent.